So, in order to get power, we need to build a reactor. Part of big reactors, right? Now, when we do that, we need yellowite, which we get from underground. And for some reason, there is a quest, if we go to supplier, where we could request a power plant. Now, for some reason, I can't claim this. Maybe you can? If you can, awesome. If you can't, well, shit. We're kind of up shit creek. Okay?
Alright, the supplier, I can request power plant.
Yeah.
And reward, I can pay him.
So
oh, yeah, to pick one.
Oh. Click yellowite. So I claimed mine.
Oh, can't claim it.
Oh,
or
because
claimed it. Yeah, let me go right back. See what I can do.
No, it's fine, because if I manage to get one, perfect. So, this now means we can build our reactor. This is great. This is perfect. Okay. So, we'll build the reactor here in a bit. We're going to have to build a bigger reactor later on. But, you know, that's just the breaks. So, we got to build a reactor, and then we can use thermal expansion to do everything else. Right? So, that's how we're going to get our power. Now, time for the tough part. So I did some research using Thaumcraft, right?
Right.
And I found out what we need to do to fix the blight. So outside you may notice that we've got a couple of silverwood trees, we've got some ethereal blooms and all that. And to us, this is pretty damn good, right?
Right.
We're doing shit.
Ah.
To be honest, this is like us crushing an ant. You can crush a ant, but as long as the rest of the colony survives, you're screwed. So, to go into my explanation, I'm actually probably gonna need my Thaumonomicon. And, it's about to get really complex, and I'm going to more or less give us mission directive. Because that's what it's gonna require is... Suddenly, the mission to colonize this planet and bring life back to it is about to get so much more complex so very quickly. So, in my hand here I hold my Thaumonomicon, right? I've done some research not just on our power situation, but also on our blight situation. Inside the Thaumonomicon, I have discovered a couple of things that are going to be drastically required for us to continue our progress. First off, I discovered the recipe for the Ethereal Bloom. Ethereal Bloom is really easy overall, so long as we can make them, right? We basically need herba, which we can get from almost any plant, magic, which we can get from any shard, Sano, which is healing or cure. I'm not sure how we're gonna get that, but I'll find a way. And we need blight or taint. This is to make the Ethereal Bloom. There's only one problem. The Ethereal Bloom can only help cure that which its light surrounds, which means it has about an 8-block radius that it can cover before the effect becomes null and void. This is why pushing back the blight is the best we've been able to do so far. If you notice, we can't do much more besides push it back. And while you were gone and I was rebuilding this place, part of the blight crept back into the centerfold of our garden. That's why I actually had to take that Ethereal Bloom and put it where I did, is because blight literally started growing back in here. It got past the blooms. And the reason why is the blight has a 4-block growth path. This means that technically the blight can jump 4 or at least 3 blocks to a 4th block to grow.
Aha.
This essentially renders our ethereal blooms useless unless we have them in large quantity to continuously keep out the blight. So, there are alternatives. And you're going to like and dislike these alternatives. One alternative is the Silverwood Potion, or the Silverleaf Splash Potion, as some will call it. The Silverleaf Splash Potion is just that. It's a potion of purification. It's kind of like the purifying power in Terraria, where you can just kind of splash an area, and that area is relieved of the taint for a small period of time. The issue is this is temporary. It is literally just for wherever it splashes.
Alright.
Long term, this is retarded to use. Short term, on the other hand, it could actually save our lives, giving us a small area to breathe in hostile environments, or even possibly curing some of the animals around us, allowing us to get away from them temporarily. Cure them, if you would. The other option is the purifying focus. There's actually a focus now that allows us to purify up to 9 blocks at a time, or a radius of 9 blocks. Meaning we could technically purify the entire, 9 blocks around us without a problem. For a pretty severe cost to Viz, but, you do what you do, right? The problem is once again, it's not a long-term answer. We could purify the area and then put down some Ethereal Blooms for a semi-long-term answer, but it's still not the strongest it could be, right?
Alright.
So, short-term, this is still okay. Long-term, it's not going to do us any good. There is one final option, though. The Totem of Dawn. The Totem of Dawn is, once again, extremely expensive. But if we can achieve getting a Totem of Dawn, it cures Blight in a 3x3 chunk radius. Now, to give you an idea of, how big that is, press F9 twice. And you'll see red lines and green bars. Thankfully, our mothership gives us this ability. And it will basically cure a 3x3 grid of this. So the chunk that the totem is placed in, and then basically all the chunks around it. Now, that's a big space. But of course there's got to be a downside, right? Because that's really overpowered, correct?
Yeah.
It's very slow to cure. In fact, it is absurdly slow, almost to the point of being negligible.
So in other words, just put down Ethereal Bloom for a little bit and it'll help it, or...
Bingo. The best way to use a Totem of Dawn is just as you just said. Use Ethereal Blooms first to clear out the area around the totem, and then place the totem afterwards to keep the taint at bay, therefore curing the blight indefinitely within that area. If we get enough totems, we could theoretically cure this entire area without an issue. The problem is once again the cost. The cost for one of these totems is 2 Ethereal Blooms, Silverwood, an Order Crystal Cluster, and 2 Stones of Warding, as well as... Did I already say the Silverwood Log? I think I did.
Yeah.
So, the expense is still pretty high. However, if we can achieve getting all these materials, we can, 1, make Ethereal Blooms, which is a really, really good thing to have. 2, make a Totem of Dawn, which would allow us to clear out entire areas. And 3, stabilize our victory in certain areas. Because right now, if I remove that Ethereal Bloom right there, apparently there is a gap somewhere amongst our Ethereal Blooms that is just big enough for Tank to creep into the centerfold of our garden. Which right now, if you notice, is filled with all kinds of goodies. So, our primary concern should be to somehow acquire the materials to make these Totems of Dawn for a long-lasting effect. However, that's going to be worthless unless we can get materials en masse, which is going to require power and a place to store them, aka the ME. So, our mission objectives are as such. Increase our technological strength. Increase the capacity in which we can gather stuff. And then finally, but not, last by any means, increase our ability to purify the land and bring it back to its original state. So, having said all that, right, because we've done quite a lot, let's go build our reactor. I don't know why I didn't think to, just grab the thing. So
Or read.
Huh?
Or read.
Yeah, I know. So this is the smallest reactor we can build, as far as I know. It's basically a 3x3.
Now then, another question I have.
Okay.
Did you cheat?
No. Actually, no. If you actually go take a look at our chest, and the viewers can even see this, I actually dug out a lot of stuff. Now, we probably got like more Comotite than anything else, but I used a ton of soapstone, I used a ton of our dacite, I used like almost all of our blue schist. Like, there was so much stuff that went into this that was just like, really? But it was worth it long term. So, you know, overall, not the worst investment that I put into, by any means.
Pulverizer, ejector, fruit picker.
Yeah, I actually got those from some of the quests. If you go into quest book, you'll notice that some of our quests have already been turned in. I actually went in and turned in a lot of our quests, including a lot of our black market quests. And the second Prometheum quest gave us machine bags. So I turned in 10 Prometheum blocks and got us a couple of machine bags. If we can get the ore class or clase or whatever, we can get more machine bags, which would be really nice.
Oh, now I see. Okay, so we...
Yeah, and right now I am currently putting together our reactor. There's the access port. We need a... Huh. Oh, because it gives us glass. Gotcha. So if I put glass there, and then I put this here, ta-da! We have a reactor. It is the smallest reactor we can build, but it is a reactor. So, that's the thing. But yeah, essentially now we know what to do, how to do it, and where to go to from here, because, no offense, the Ethereal Blooms, once I figured out that they weren't working proper, it got a little bit hectic. Okay, so we now have some yellowite bars currently in the reactor. The reactor is currently turned off, but at any point we could actually start wiring this bad boy up. So yeah, but before we do that, we might want to go get more yellowite, because the yellowite is so important to what we need to do next to beef up our reactor. It's not even funny.
So,
not only that, but it's fuel. So
we need diamond.
Oh, right, that's something else I wanted to talk about. I found a way for us to get super diamond level pickaxes.
Alright.
So in order to get super diamond level pickaxes, which is essentially the not the coup de grace, it's not the strongest pickaxes we can get, or hammers, but it's close. It's pretty close. Essentially, we need obsidian. However, without, you know, diamond pickaxes that can mine obsidian, that's not happening, right?
Right.
So, what I found out was what we can do is we can make a oh, what's it called? Igneous Extruder. There we go. And when we make an Igneous Extruder, we can then mix water and lava together to make obsidian. Which, when we mix that with aluminum...
Ah, shit.
Oh, what the balls?
Oh, how's it going?
Sorry about that, Try. That was an awkward moment. I think my net just crashed temporarily.
Yeah, it just kicked me off.
Okay, anyways, if we get an Igneous Extruder and we make our own obsidian, right? We can mix that with aluminum, and after we mix that with aluminum, we can then add the aluminum and iron with the obsidian, and we get alloyite, or alumite, or I can never say that damn name proper. But basically, that is super diamond level. To make an Igneous Extruder is actually pretty easy. Once we get power up, we should be good. Oh, geez, this stuff is alien level?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.
okay, so that means that no matter what, we're going to have to, okay, so let's get our current reactor pumping out energy, which we're gonna have to do regardless. We'll make an Igneous Extruder before we get up and going, and we'll get the, we'll get our new pickaxes going. That seems to be the best option right now. Hopefully we have enough materials to make at least one, if not two pickaxe heads. Otherwise, we're gonna be in real shit condition. So, yeah, that's gonna be our objective right now. Oh yeah, we've also got an aluminum ore berry bush over here.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, why the fuck are you making a maze? Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's because if any light touches the berry bush, for some reason it stops growing berries. I don't. The ore berry bushes are always weird to me. Okay, so we need an igneous extruder, and we'll get that up. And I guess we'll make we'll just kind of make that our machine room for now. Seems the most logical. So let me, before we turn that on, igneous. Let's see, that's ignite. That's not what we're after. Igniter.
So
Here we
we
go.
can't get any dynamos or anything, right?
No dynamos. Okay, we need... Okay, I'm gonna need a lot of glass, so... We've got some
Okay.
glass. Sweet. I'm gonna need a lot of iron. I'm going to need copper. We've got some copper. We don't have a lot of copper, so I gotta be careful of that.
Alright. Our
Gold, redstone.
request copper. Oh, it gives me a copper ingot.
Yeah, we've got we should have enough, hopefully. I need to make 2 copper cogs. I can make 1 right now, but I happen to have some copper right here, so we'll smelt that down. As soon as you can, get the 2 blocks of copper that are gonna come out of that, and we will go from there. So instead, let's look at something else. Okay, okay, so redstone, iron, glass. Yeah, there we go. So I've got that part. I need a piston, which should be easy enough. There we go. We seem to need a lot of pistons lately, so I'm just gonna make a couple. Might as well. Ah, I forgot the wood. Oy. I also got myself like a wood or an iron lumber axe. That way I had proper stuff. Let's use some spruce. Why not? There we go.
So what's what I was gonna say? I don't remember.
Okay. That will give us 5 pistons. I guess that works. Okay, glass, we got that. So okay, so I need 10. Gotcha. Hopefully we got enough 10. We should, I think. Yeah, we got enough 10. There we go. Okay. So let's we need 110 cog. There we go. Oh, I need more iron. There we go. Got that. 1, 2, 3, 4. this, and then I think I put the iron and the glass in the wrong spots again. I
Alright,
always do
here's
that.
the 2 copper blocks.
Thank you. And I'll put this here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Followed by iron in the center. That gives us these. Get that going. That. And then we need machine frame, glass, and piston, which gives us an Igneous Extruder. Sweet. Okay. So, now we need the thermal expansion electrical cords. I think for now we just want the basic, which I believe is leadstone. That's interesting. Let's see, impulse, no. Where is it? I always lose track of these damn things. I should just type in lead. Lead. Here we go, leadstone. So we need glass, redstone, and lead. Do we have any lead?
Oh, we should.
Okay, lead, aluminum, deep iron. We've got 9 lead. Or 9 lead ore, I should say. So, it's 9 lead ore, glass, and redstone. Okay, I'm gonna grab the rest of our redstone real quick. And I will put this in the machine stuff. Okay. So, copper goes here. Redstone goes here. Excuse me. And then we put our lead in here, and we get our lead blocks. And then we will have power. Once we have power, we want the Igneous Extruder. Can you get me the aluminum?
Aluminium?
Aluminium.
So the 3 aluminum blocks, or ores.
Yeah, get me those, get me the aluminum berries, get me everything you can that's aluminum.
That's it.
Okay, our lead should be about done. Go ahead and, oh, you already tossed it at me. Okay, let me toss the aluminium in there. I know people are gonna give me hell for that. I don't care. Okay. And we take our lead, and we now have some leadstone fluid ducts. Wait, fluid ducts? No! No. Oh, that's flux. Okay, no, that's flux duct. I was about to lose my ever-loving mind. Okay, there's our aluminium. I'll get my iron in there. Actually, no, I will not get my iron in there just yet. Thank you.
I'm trying to pour it, but maybe not pour.
Okay. Don't pour the aluminum.
Shit.
Damn it, Try. This is actually a problem. Shit.
Hold up.
We need a fluid duct. Glass and copper, which I believe I need copper. Can you go get me the copper real quick?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay. The problem is we do not have enough for a block. So by you pouring it like that, we could potentially lose it. I also need a stick.
Alright.
Thank goodness I actually know what to do here. Okay, one stick, please. Thank you. That gives us one lever. And then I can do this. And if I... Okay, let's not do that. Okay, try this again. What am I doing wrong? Oh shit, they changed Fluidex, didn't they?
Alright.
No, I gotta be doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Shit. 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 They changed it, Try. God damn it.